You know what's crazy? The recession already started, and most people are still waiting for CNN or Jerome Powell to confirm it. Forget the inverted yield curve, forget the rising unemployment. If you're really paying attention, the real recession indicators are already in your face. You just have to look at the streets, look at your grocery bill, look at TikTok. You want a real economic red flag? Try spending $561 on 42 basic grocery items, rice and beans included, and walking out of the store wondering if you accidentally bought a flat screen TV. That's not inflation, that's survival mode. But that's just the beginning, because when billionaires are selling mobile games, when Kylie Jenner is doing ads like she's back on Tumblr in 2013, when people are paying off Starbucks drinks in installments, you don't need a Bloomberg terminal to figure out something is off. This video isn't about GDP reports or Wall Street charts. It's about the cultural receipts, the small signals that quietly scream, we're broke, and no one wants to admit it. So stick around, because by the end of this, you'll never look at the plastic bag or a bottle of Coke the same way again. Let's start with the obvious. Everything is more expensive, but not just expensive, like crazy, weirdly expensive. You ever go grocery shopping and feel like you just got robbed? One woman on TikTok showed her grocery receipts, 42 items, and you want to know the total? $561. And we're not talking about filet mignon or truffle oil. It was rice, beans, like the basic stuff that used to be cheap enough for you to keep in your kitchen full for weeks. Now people are stocking up for 6 months like they're preparing for war. That's just not smart planning. That's fear. Fear of not knowing what next month's prices are going to look like. That's big recession energy. Then there's Kylie Jenner's situation. The same Kylie who used to sell like $30 lip kits in under 30 seconds. She's now doing ads for mobile games.
Remember this name, Travel Town. When they asked me to partner with them, I had my doubts, but now I'm hooked. It's a match and merge game.
Not once, not twice, but multiple times. Why? Are the billionaires bored? Are brand deals drying up because companies can't afford the celebrity rates anymore? The even crazier part, her campaign didn't even move the needle. The app didn't even trend until 5 weeks later. That's just an influencer flop. That's a symptom. When the economy tightens, even fame can't convert like it used to. Walk into any store right now. Doesn't matter if it's Walmart, Target, or your local gas station. Products are shrinking. Bags of chips are air with a hint of crunch. Seasoning on snacks, practically non-existent. That's shrinkflation, and it's everywhere. Same price, less product. It's not just annoying, it's strategic. Brands are quietly saving themselves while pretending to serve us. And Dollar Tree, don't get me started. They're out here installing price scanners. At Dollar Tree. If it costs more than $1, just say that. But don't call yourself Dollar Tree if the cheapest item is $3.25. That's false advertising at that point. You know what else screams recession? Preso Nails. I have regular, real nails. But you know what I love seeing on a woman? A nice set of nails. Especially when they're like talking or working or doing something. But women are skipping $60 nail appointments and going full DIY.
Black women's hair and nails still be laid during a recession or hard financial times because we become do-it-yourself queens. $100+ for your nails might not be something you can do no more, but you can always do them yourself. I get my nail kits from SXC's Cosmetics, and each kit has 115 nails, so you can do your nails again and again and again, all for the price of $30.
Or they're not doing it at all. And this isn't just a shift in fashion, it's economics. 10 years of regularly going to the salon to get your nails done and then stopping abruptly, that's a sign. When you have to choose between keeping your nails fresh or keeping the lights on, nails lose, I guess. I guess that's a recession. And then there's the death of cheap fast food. Remember when McDonald's cheeseburgers were $1? Now it's $5 with a sad-looking sandwich, or more than $10 for a full meal. No more value meal. It's a bad value meal. And Gen Z is back in the kitchen, not because they suddenly discover a passion for cooking, but because $15 DoorDash burger is now a luxury item. We're talking $100 for a week of groceries or $100 for 2 days of meals. The math ain't mathing. And if you need further proof we're in a clown world of a recession, they are putting security tags on cheese. Not designer clothes, not electronics, but cheese. That's how bad theft has gotten. That's how tight wallets are. $4 cheddar needs protection now. If that doesn't scream we're all broke, I don't know what does. Remember when stores went all digital? Apps were everything. Email only coupons, QR codes for restaurant menus. Well, I guess that's creeping back in. Paper coupons on the shelves because they need people to spend again. And Ulta, the beauty face people, they ditched their signature orange bags. Now it's a plain white plastic bag that looks like it came from a takeout joint. That's a downgrade, not because it matters aesthetically, but because it signals something bigger. Even beauty giants are cutting costs. Let's talk about Afterpay, Klarna, Zip, whatever name you want to use. It all means one thing. We can't afford anything upfront anymore. Check this out. 60% of people at Coachella this year use buy now, pay later to get in. And I'm not totally mad at that. I get it. It's expensive. But when people are financing iced coffee and Taco Bell, that's a whole new level of broke.
And when I'm feeling broke, Afterpay by my side, split that shit into four. Wish I could split it in five. I'm in love.
DoorDash literally just teamed up with Klarna for an eat now, pay later feature. That's not innovation, that's exportation. And the wildest part, their marketing is pretty slick. It tells broke people it's okay to keep spending. That debt is quirky. That struggle is aesthetic. It's not. It's a trap. You know things are bad when stores won't fix the hooks in their dressing rooms. Or worse, they stop installing them altogether. No stools, no shelves, no nothing. But why? Is it like budget cuts? Some blame insurance. Either way, it's another signal. If retailers are trimming expenses down to the literal nuts and bolts, you know margins are razor thin. And then there's Sesame Street. They're now teaching parents how to talk to kids about financial strain. Not saving, not math, strain. That is big 2008 energy. Here's the truth. You don't need an economist to tell you what you already feel. When cheese needs security, makeup comes in takeout bags, and billionaires are begging us to download Candy Crush clones, something is off. These aren't just quirky trends. They're real-time signals that everyday people are adjusting, cutting back, and being stretched thin. And if this isn't a recession, then maybe we need a new definition. So yeah, watch the markets, watch the news. But if you really want to know when the next recession hits, watch TikTok or YouTube. If you felt this video, hit that like button. Drop a comment with the weirdest, wildest recession signal you've seen lately. And don't forget to subscribe. I like to break down real world, real talk every single week. Till next time, peace.